Hi, this is Car Guy 11. On my recent trip to Chicago, I had the opportunity to attend Autobahn Country Club for a track day. Now, this is their full track, which is 3.56 miles, and it has 23 turns. Fortunately, I was able to have an instructor in the car to help me learn the course. And let me tell you, it was not easy to remember 23 turns. In fact, I still didn't get to learn it by the end of the day. It's a very flat course, and there's not a lot of landmarks to give you hints of where to turn. Now, the car was performing very well, even in the high temperatures. It was mid 80s. I even was running the AC at full blast because it was so damn hot, and no issues with temperature, overheating, oil temps, everything was good. Of course, I wasn't pushing it to 100%, but yeah, performed very well. Now, if you saw my recent video, I posted an install of my new PowerStop Z26 brake pads, and I did this upgrade from the stock Z51 Brembo pads because I was experiencing a little bit of fade in my home track at Pit Race. These brakes performed awesome on this track. There were, as I said, 23 turns, and as you can see here, I am going about 115 and slowing for this corner. No brake fade. The only thing I could say is they do like some heat in the pad, so your first turn, they're you're not going to get the bite as you do when they heat up. And once they do heat up, man, they really bite. And they were great on the rotors as well. I didn't see any signs of abusing the rotors. And also, they dust less. I mean, they will dust, of course, but just a normal day-to-day driving, they do dust less. Of course, there was dust from the track day, but so far I'm very happy with them. Now, I do want to run my home track of Pit Race because on that straight I get up to 130, and that's where I experienced the brake fade before. So I want to definitely run that track and see how they perform there, stopping from 130, and go from there. But yeah, so far I'm very happy with them, and I can definitely recommend them for track use. Again, I'm not professionally running. I'm not running at 100%, but it's good enough for your weekend track time. I would say if you're going to be doing professional, of course, step up to the track pads, and PowerStop does make track pads as well. But for me, I do mostly street driving, and with like one track day or so a month. So I wanted to have bias towards the street, and like I said, they're good on the street, good on the track. So far, I'm very happy with them. The Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires are awesome. They held up extremely well. This was 6 sessions, and they still are hanging in there with prior sessions as well at other tracks. So very happy with those. This time I decided to turn everything off as far as traction control, stability control, any of the performance traction management system. I had everything off because I wanted to make sure the car wasn't doing or stepping in, doing anything for me. I felt like this track had enough room and was flat, and I just wanted to make sure that the car wasn't stepping in without me knowing it, and it wasn't. So you will see coming up that I did get the rear end out, but right there, and I did that at Pit Race as well with it on competition mode. So same effect, and it was easily controllable. And again, I feel more confident now, or I feel better about leaving it in the competition mode because I know it's not really stepping in unless it would be totally out of whack. So I just wanted to test that and mention that in the video. I always say this, but you have to take this car on a track to appreciate its full value. On the street, it's fun, but you can't experience the capabilities on the street. And the track, you really see what it can do and see the power, see the handling, and it's just a really different experience. So I highly recommend it if you haven't. If you have a Corvette, definitely take it on a track. I want to talk about mag ride here coming up on this long left-hand sweeper. It's in track mode, which is the stiffest setting, and you'll see us bouncing, but it really still does absorb the bumps, and the car is not stepping out and jumping around. So it's definitely worth getting if you're considering that option and doing track time. So if you're in the Chicago area, definitely check out Autobahn Country Club. It's a really cool track. I mean, like I said, it takes a long time to learn, but it's a long track and very challenging. My buddy Autonut, who I was visiting, has done the north and south tracks separately. This was the full track, and you should check out his channel. He has his car doing those north and south tracks separately. Hope you enjoyed this video and the commentary with it. If you'd like me to make one without the commentary, let me know. And also, if you have any questions, please comment below. And thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.